Alright. Hello, everybody. So, as you can see, we're here in Eternal, and earlier this week, there was a new solo campaign released. One of those ones that you fight against, like, AI opponents with, like, silly gimmicks going on, and you get to... Generally, I end up streaming these and build silly decks for each of them and see what we can come up with. So, hey, Tallow. Hey, Nick Thummeron. Glad you could all make it. We're going to be doing this for probably like 2 to 3 hours, and then I'm going to be doing an MTGA Rav draft afterwards, which I suspect that'll be quicker than the last one, because I won't spend like hours on the draft side. Anywho, let's jump on in. Let me know how audio within the game is. I know there's generally some voice clips in these, and I just want to make sure they're audible to all you. So, if they are not, please let me know.
Is dead. Vara is missing. The rebels grow bold as we delay. If we are to maintain order, Vara must claim her father's throne. She must be found. As fate would have it, we have the bounty hunter in our sway. He will locate Vara for you, or die trying.
Okay, so this is right after Typhus being killed on the throne, but before, like, the whole Jack Ikaria crap that happened in the previous one. Weapons give +1/+1. Okay. Well, as usual, we end up building new decks for these, and I kind of have an idea what I want for this. So let's... New deck... I want to see how, let's search for weapon. But really what I want is more, gunslingers. Maybe I should search that first. Because I want any of the ones that play a weapon on themselves, and then the one that copies your weapon. I'll play this Jack as well. Sure. Hey, good night. We're currently building for the first fight going on here. What's this one? Is it the one that's... Oh, right. Oh, my goodness. That one's really, really strong. Bullet Shaper... Okay, let's... make sure we add enough gunslingers around. Alright, that looks like enough gunslingers. The last thing we need is our Oni-Ronins, and then we actually need to find the weapons we're putting in here. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do dumb things. Hell yeah. Ornate katanas are an absolute. Double barrel might be fine. I don't want super expensive cards. Where's my swords? I absolutely want Sword of Icaria's. Caleb costs 8. I realize you are making the funds, but Caleb costs 8. Ugh. Hey, Mrs. Okay. And we'll put one deep forge plate in. That should be good. Oh, thank you for the sub, Mastazah. What's the story? We're looking for Vara. And I don't need the words weapon in here. I actually just need you two, and I need sigils. Really? Hey, Funkamus, thank you also for the sub. Scroll Token, you have missed 2 seconds of it, so there's not much for you for me to recap. You have quite literally, we have not even started the first fight. Then we need to hit add power, and we should be good. So not a lot of justice in here, but... Oh, Noctimeron, thank you for the sub. Must be that time of October. But yeah, thank you very much.
Is dead. Vara is missing, and the rebels grow bold as we delay. If we are to maintain order, Vara must claim her father's throne. She must be found. As fate would have it, we have the bounty hunter in our sway. He will locate Vara for me, or die trying.
And I want to up master volume and card voice. Alright. How'd that hit 77? Get out of here. Wait, that just added a bunch of extra. You jerks. Try to get me with that. Alright. Yeah, because we're playing as Zakaria here. Sure, I'm in.
Captain Ikari, get this wretch on his feet.
Yes, Commander.
Hey, no need to get riled up.
Your skills are required, Bounty Hunter. Let's see what you're made of.
Molten Fist for this fight? That's a good one.
Just keep moving.
Move over. I'll handle this.
Alright, let's get ready for the beatdown.
You messed with the wrong gal.
Sure.
Draw, mister.
The end.
Yeah! Sweet. This is the important thing. The sidearm gets +1/+1. That is exactly what I needed. I wasn't certain on that, but I needed to know.
My sword is...
Oh, that's gonna be dangerous. I don't think I've actually played removal other than that.
Draw, mister.
So, hopefully we draw into our third power and are able to kill that relatively painlessly. Metafin, thank you for the sub. Thank you very
We
much.
cannot afford mistakes.
Well, I appreciate it a lot.
Kings in the battle.
To the slaughter.
Okay, here we go. So let's
Take my sword.
get this off the table. And we get to use it next turn to kill this. Or double block it, I suppose.
Stand down, citizen.
They cannot break our spirit.
Yeah, let's get big ones going. We got a lot of war cry going on here. Opponent's near empty-handed.
Ready. Aim.
And we have
Is that the best you have?
What did I ever do to you?
Draw, mister!
Die with honor.
Alright, this is going well. We are at the beatdown.
The rebellion lives on! Rally to me!
Okay, if I can draw into my plate, that'd be really cool, because I'd be able to play it. Whenever you Warcry unit or weapon reduces cost by that much. Hey!
The rebellion lives on! Rally to me!
Time for crushing! Cut crush. Okay, good start. That feels like a good opener.
Enough, Captain. I believe he understands the stakes.
You made your point. Now, what's the job?
So is this whole campaign another Jack campaign for like the 5th time? Alright, what do we get for cards? Arms Enthusiast. 4 mana, 2/3. Quick draw. Alright, when you play a weapon on one of your units, it gets Berserk. Oh! That's nifty. Especially because that works well on itself. Quick draw Berserk is pretty good. Once per turn, you pay 3 to put a firebomb in your deck and then draw a card. Oh. Oh, this rules. Oh, dear. So, that's a really spicy way to give fire card draw. Like, card draw in fire, in red, is not something you get, ever. And that's a way to make it spicy. Because the more you use it, the spicier it gets. You keep adding more and more firebombs to the mix.
My Valkyrie flew far in search of Vara, chasing rumors on the wind. I accompanied the bounty hunter into the Outlands, where a wounded band of Sansari slavers gave us our first sign of hope. It seems they had encountered someone within the Shadowlands who made them reconsider their vile ways.
So we are just playing another Ikaria Jack campaign. What? What the heck? Well, we killed off Ikaria, but we still only want to use her as a character, so that's fine. Units deal double damage to players. Well, I know where we're at for this. Let's... I didn't name this one. That's fine. That means it gets to go away. Okay, so, if units deal double damage to players, I want to go extremely beatdown. So this is the first thing. They mentioned Sansari in the thing, and this is the card I'm thinking of, is Sansari Brigand, which should deal quad damage. Yetis seem like a good way to do it. Let's actually go search the word damage, and then we're actually just going to search units. So like Forge Wolf, ooh, hold on. Grenadin? Looking like Grenadin seemed like a really good way to go here. Deal 3 damage to the... I'll probably like play Parapet as the top end. Hail Shrieker. Okay, we could have Yetis in here too. Like, you know, the Snow Chucker deals 2. Don't play Knife Jack? That'll kill you. That'll kill you real quick. Yo, Umbran Reaper. Huh. Umbran Reaper for 10, huh? Okay, I've got a different plan, because I think the Sansari Bring-In is what everybody else's first plan is. I have a dumber plan. I think let's go a different direction with it. Because it's really easy to go the Grenadin direction, and I'm sure that's a fine direction to go. But what if I got to play another Late Night and Umbran Reapers? Shadowlands Tyrant fits in. Let's put in Argenport Instigator for double damage. Xenon Fanatic? Especially with another Late Night hanging out here? Okay. Let's put in Grieva. I'm sure that's another fine direction to go. I don't think I'll be taking that one. Okay. So let's turn off the unit searching. Let's turn on these two. And we'll sort of fill this out with strong cards within the faction, as it were. Ooh, maybe that's a fine direction to finish it off. Hold on, what is this little giant line attack? Another faith on lifesteal. Summon, you have a paladin in your hand. Bond. When you play another paladin, play. There's one weapon on it. Sure. I don't want the Streetwise because that isn't like gaining me life, and the life is part of like what we want for. I'm gonna ignore Mokto for purposes of building this one. Let's actually go life. Let's put the saw or two in here. Crown Watch, that's good. Okay, and then let's search for weapons we want to put on things. Hammermite always is good. The wielder deals 2 damage to you. Honestly, the saw feels like the best one. I don't know. What the hell? How do I not own... I thought this was a rare for some reason. How do I not own 4 of that already? What the hell? Let's go with... that, and then... couple glaives. Actually, no. Vanquisher's Blade, yes. Makto Sword would be good. Oh, is that the one that, like, comes back on its own, right? Like... Alright. Actually, no, that should just be Dark Return. Oh, right, I never hit this button. I need to hit that button more. Alright. So.
My Valkyrie flew far in search of Vara, chasing rumors on the wind. I accompanied the bounty hunter into the Outlands, where a wounded band of Sansari slavers gave us our first sign of hope. It seems they had encountered someone within the Shadowlands who made them reconsider their vile ways.
Alright, let's roll. This seems like it'll be interesting. Double damage. What a horrible opener. Just dreadful. What's the deal with the campaign so far? What you see is what you get. We're looking for Vara in the Shadowlands.
Watch your back. These ponies are a nasty piece of business. Suit yourself. Just trying to help.
Look here! We'll salvage this raid after all!
Okay, no any running, good.
Always bring a knife to a gunfight.
Oh shit, does that hit me for 4? That hits me for 4.
A single shot is all it takes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put the block on. I know you got a trick, but... Okay, that's a really good trick to get them to use. So, we each take 2.
You got a problem?
How did you come by these wounds?
We've had our fill of your city folk, dark magic.
Sounds like Vara, all right.
So, this is just the beatdown, huh? Alright. Hip shot.
A single shot.
Kingdom for the 3rd power.
Burn it all!
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Yep.
Fight me, coward!
Alright, let's give this round 2. Seems our deck is okay operating on 2 power, but absolutely wants that 3rd. Now that's a little too much. Oh god, we're gonna die again. What was that Argenport spell? +5/+5 and dies when it deals damage.
Nasty piece of business.
Okay.
Always bring a knife to a gunfight.
This deck is... Okay, I was gonna say, is this deck actually allowed to get above 2 power? And the answer is yes. Alright, so they'll hoof... No, they won't hoof here. They got like a hip shot or something? Sure. Fine by me.
How did you come by these wounds?
We've had our fill of your city folk and dark magic.
Sounds like Vara, all right.
These are Sensori lands.
Okay.
Make each bullet count.
So then, kablam! Shot for 4. Hell yes. That's exactly what I want.
Right out.
Okay, there's the Oni-Ronis. But here's where it gets to start happening.
A gift of the shadow.
This is where it gets super real. Oh no. So of note, this is deal 5, gain 5, whereas the Shotsman is deal 2, gain with lifesteal. Oh, so here's a cool thing. Check out the power of the doubler here. So
We call the shadows to the light.
So we attack for 1, doubles to 2. Then, because we gain 2 life, shoot them for 4. It's perfect.
Right out.
A gift
All
of
right.
the shadow.
So it worked out. We just need to draw a 3rd power.
Let's talk about where you've been.
All right, what's our prize for this one? Signal flare. Oh! Okay, that's real. It's not like incredible, but Scout is is quite real, and it's been a while since we've had had a burn spell on 1 that feels worthwhile. Like, obviously it's not Torch. It's slow, it's a shock rather than a bolt, but that's reasonable. I'm actually very sad that won't show up in draft. That feels like an extremely draftable card, but it's in a campaign, so it never will.
The centaurs told us of the woman they'd attacked, and of the strange man who accompanied her. I knew it was Vara, but who was her companion? We pressed toward the Shadowlands in pursuit, pausing only for provisions at an old shiftstone mining camp.
They said on the reveal stream it's not Trudge for what it, yeah, I mean, Torch is like the most auto-include of auto-includes. Alright, players draw a card when the second unit dies in a... when their second unit dies in a turn. Sure. Why can I not make a deck from this interface? That's really annoying. So, we want lots of units. That tells me go Grenadin again, but I feel like we're going to get asked to go Grenadin like 1,000 times here, so... Yeah, like, Praxis Token seems like the way too obvious thing. I think I know what I want to do. Where are you at? So we want Serpent Trainers. Nope. How about that horn that makes infernuses? Ooh. That'd be real enough. Where's my friend I'm looking for? God, I don't remember the name of the card I'm looking for, but... Okay. And then there's Yeti card. Okay. And then the other half of this is going to be a little more obvious. Because I think the way I want to go with this is... with an example, which won't affect... How does Eastwind Herald keep getting in there? Stop it. Stop doing that. And then... Playing a couple Cerso's choices is probably alright. Let's play the Shimmer Pack. Some Wisdom and... Hailstorm or something like that? Sure. Okay. Honestly, this might be something that wants... No, it was not the button I wanted. Thank you, Steam. Alright. So, da-da-da.
The centaurs told us of the woman they'd attacked.
Well, we found a Greta didn't like her. Stone Scar Scrapper, yeah. Our opponent's just gonna be playing the Grenadin deck, so why, like, play the Grenadin deck on my end?
We ain't ready for an inspection, Valk. Things are a bit, untidy.
We're just passing through, friend.
Jack, look around. These miners are slaves. They're being worked to death. I'm shutting this mine down.
Almost there.
Sure.
You don't have no authority here. We supply the Crown Watch itself.
You'll find my authority extends as far as I need it to.
So 2 units die. Ooh.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Perfect. So now I can start handing off, Well, that's not getting in. Okay. We don't want to equivocate that. That'd be real bad.
Follow my lead.
Oh, thank you? Okay. I'll start clearing out the Grenadin. What did I give it? Reckless! Come on! The fact that Reckless is a battle skill is very silly. Oh no! Oh no? I don't care? What is the gimmick of this fight? The gimmick of this fight is, whenever 2 units die, you get a card draw. Okay, let's put the hatchling back. Now there's a Reckless I can get behind. Yes! The beatdown. Sure. The beatdown.
Almost there.
You can transform that into a random 1-drop. Zoop. Goodbye. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Dogs!
Dig in, boys!
Dog time! Dog time. Okay, so we got to use the gimmick to kind of draw with sheep. And then we just beat down with a bunch of hatchlings.
You're free now. Don't be overly gentle with your captors.
I like your style.
Alright. What's our card? It's... the Shakedown. Nightfall, and it's Inquisition of Kozilek. So... get rid of early drops. I've had this played against me in the last couple days. It's pretty decent. The Nightfall is weird on it. I don't like that, because you play your discard spell and then hand your opponent a free card, which feels weird. But, like, I had it played against me out of, like, a Feln Unseen Nightfall deck that was trying to just stay in Night all the time anyway, so it was working well for them. Yes, this is a prequel thing. This entire thing is a prequel thing.
The bounty hunter was a skilled tracker, but as we gained ground on our quarry, the sky became choked with sand and stinging winds. Our path was blocked. Worse still, I was forced to land and put my trust in my companion.
Oh, so, enemy starts with a sentinel. Please tell me that's not just a Sandstorm's Titan. Ooh, but you gain power for each damage to... Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Ferris Nightshade, Fenris Nightshade, Jack, Arc Interrogator, Impending Doom. Do we need two? No, we only need the one. We'll be fine with two here. And then we want Spirit of Resistance. Augury. God, Cruciation's so bad. We'll play the Abductor. Let's make more crests. Varas. The wasps keep us alive, which is something we need. Especially if I'm going to be dealing damage to myself. I want... Let's put a couple saws in. Of ours favors in. I love Xenon Life Speaker. That card's real. Okay, so let's cut out... I want more... I actually need more, Surgeon Saws, and I want a couple Catras. Just get rid of the Banishes. Is there a fireball and can you put it in? Yes, there is. Oh, I guess you're right. Hold on, let's do that instead.
The bounty hunter was a skilled
Okay.
tracker.
Welcome to Sand. Blood for gold. Yeah, we're just fighting the Sandstorm Titan. Literally Sandstorm Titan. Mulligan for colors. Okay, colors acquired.
These winds. I can't fly like this.
You're fine.
Good so far. I'll handle this one.
No, you're fine. You can fly in that.
Just my luck, huh? All right. The hard way it is.
Oh, wow. That just gets to hit on one. Oh, shit. That's even huger. So if I play Knife Jack, is that a writ?
For a price.
No, that'll be a writ next turn. Okay, so that'll be a writ next turn, right? What? No! Oh no, my whole gimmick doesn't work?
I wouldn't breathe this.
My whole gimmick doesn't work. Fine, hit me.
What could go wrong?
The path has been set before you.
I'm real sad that the whole gimmick just failed there.
Haha! Got it!
Sure, you got the Power Stone. Hello.
Let the ritual commence.
Zoop. So I'm throwing that away just to get Katra to start going, and then also to get Azendel rolling a little bit here. If I can just get some max power that way, I'll feel alright. I feel like this is still gonna win. I'm just really sad that the gimmick failed.
My favorite part.
I mean, failed, you know. We're still doing just fine. Idol of Destran. You know, like, this just doesn't work in here is the sad thing. This is why you have the backup gimmick, right? Like, okay, just get rid of this. Want to start getting power, so I'm going to throw some of my board away for that. Sure. Okay, I think the deck's gonna be fine.
Would you look at that?
Now you'll see what I'm capable of.
Hey, Vara.
I wouldn't breathe this.
Zoop, zoop. All right, everybody's getting huge. Okay, okay.
Embrace the shadow.
Let's get the Shadowlands Tyrant back. I'm gonna keep throwing away minions to get power, and sooner or later we're going to get to where I want to be. I have a goal here.
My favorite part.
I wouldn't breathe this.
Okay, Xena and Augury might get us closer to where we want to go. Alright, so I need to take Knife Jack, overwrite that, play Katra, overwrite that, get Ferris Nightshade. It's getting a little crowded over in that corner. Overwrite this, activate Ferris Nightshade, draw another card, play an Impending Doom with overwrite this, then pick up Fenris Nightshade again. Let's overwrite our other big flyer. And then we throw... Okay. Ching ching. Nope. Still nope. It's fine. Zing zing. Look, we're getting to watch some numbers get huge, and that's fun enough. Alright, okay, our power is starting to go up here. Oh, we only got the one rider. Wow! We only got the one rider? Interesting. Okay, you'll be a welcome addition to the board. There it is! Alright, we can finally finish it off. I didn't want to win until we actually got to play the mask because I crafted the dang thing for this. And I'm still a little angry that it lied about what its gimmick was. Alright. Where'd it go? Let's delete our opponent, shall we? Crunch. God, everybody in turn just going crunch, 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 crunch.
The wind should clear right up once we put the big fella to sleep.
Okay, well... Oh, bong. Sounds good to me. It looks like if your board is full and you try to create minions that weren't played from your hand, they don't actually get created. But also the minions from your hand didn't get created either. Ooh, Waystone. Okay. When its hits, get 6 power. So it refunds itself in full if it deals damage. Okay. And then Maul is like... make channel decks feel really bad. This is a card I am willing to play under a merchant. Stormseeker did 1 damage and it was 4. Sudden Impact was the same thing, etc., etc. But as a merchant card, as like a sideboard against like the channel, like a channel deck, sure. Whoops, take 15, like take 18. Anywho, moving on.
I hadn't noticed at first, but the Shadowlands have begun to envelop us. Slowly, steadily, step by step, and day by day. Most who wander in never come out, and those that do are twisted and scarred, often beyond comprehension. Just as the last gleam of the distant sun disappeared behind us, we were set upon.
When a unit dies, their enemy gets full summon power and night falls. Okay. I think the first question is, how can we use night? Or... do we just hella ignore night? Recurring Nightmare, Night Chancellor. Fine, crafting a second Rindra for this. Problem is, this card isn't even that great. So yeah, we want like these things that have knight abilities. We'll make some more Dark Veil agents. So the thing is, we're going to have a lot of cards. So, like, I don't need to be playing card draw, and I do want to be playing cheap things. What is... Alright, let's get the banners, units. Oh, these in. Don't think we want Render's Choice. Play my Midnight Gale. I think my last card, I'll just go ahead and put in a copy of our... the Surgeon's Saw. Then... I want 4 of those, and the rest can be power. Okay. And this truly is the Shadow Zone. What's with Shadow Dino? Oh my god. It's the worst. That dino is so silly. Wait, why do I have a Grenade in here? I don't know why there's a Grenade in there, but there's a Grenade in there.
I hadn't noticed at first, but...
Alright, moving on. And I really like building my own unique decks for these. It's very... a lot of these can just be done with a constructed deck and you'll win 90% of them. And that's great. But I like taking my time and having fun with, like, the little mechanics that go on with them. Yeah, sure. That seems fine.
What in the name of decency is that?
Umbran. Nothing decent about them. But they usually leave you alone.
Someone should remind this one of that. Here it comes.
Under the cover of darkness.
Under the cover of darkness. I'm a ninja.
Let us begin.
So, this one we need to have an Aegis from one of our Cobalt. Which is fine. Alright, the Forever Night starts. Oh, these might not be the best in this. Because they're going to give our opponent free power. Oh well.
Interfere? With what? What is your purpose here?
We're doing a really cool thing.
Step ahead.
Trust me, it's gonna be rad.
The beast calls to me.
A lot of tribute going on in our opponent's deck.
It's all your fault.
Okay, so night falls.
Make no sound.
It's all your fault.
Oh no, my Aegises! Hey guy? Eggs? My eggs!
This night will be your last.
Sup? My name's Rindra. Oh no!
Through the shadows.
Eh?
It's all your fault.
Take your last breath.
Okay, so it's always night.
Through the shadows.
Our opponent currently has a problem of being at 5. Our deck includes a lot of, like, life gain. There's Dome.
All your fault.
We must be getting close.
Oh, we got a refund. That was nice. We got a refund on that. Okay, we probably could have just played a normal aggressive deck, too, and just drawn out our opponent because of the free Nightfall. Maybe like a Justice with Lifesteal going on. This card is very interesting. That Inspire is hella strong. Again, another card I'm very sad not to see in draft. Like, the Reckless means that it's going to be running into danger a lot, but that Inspire is, like, super, super strong. So, like, if you can work around it, that's perfect.
After days in the shadow, covered miles of sunless, twisting terrain sand, we spotted them. A wisp of a woman in the lead, and a tall man with a staff following behind. The man might have been smiling as we drew near, but he sure wasn't friendly.
Put change stick on it? Yeah. Alright. You start the game with a cursed relic that deals you +1 damage at night. Alright. What's Inspire? Exactly what it says on the card. Inspire actually has no rules text. So the units you draw gain killer is the entirety of the effect of Inspire. There is no additional text that the word Inspire gives. So it's just units you draw gain X. And then it's written out on the card. So, you can have different Inspires. Units you draw get +1 power. The word Inspire is worthless as far as, like, telling you what the ability does. It just tells you that the next 4 words are going to be units you draw get. So. In this one, I want... Sup. So this is the start of our deck. I think the next part of our deck is gonna be, yeah, we start with a cursed relic, which... Actually, is that a curse or a relic? Like, does that count as a relic? Oh, God. Pretty sure it does. I just need to find a curse so that I can see the text on it. Where's gift? Yeah, cursed relic. Okay. So that is a curse and a relic. It's important to note that nope. You know what? Teacher of Humility actually should be really good in this. Don't know. We'll find out. I mean, we're going to be playing our own relics anyway, so... Yeah, the Praxis. Oh God, how do I search heart? Can you not search heart? Do I just have to manually go through and search for heart? The word life doesn't find heart. Like, see that excavate? Like, how the hell do I find that? Oh, literally the word health. Okay, thank you. Learn something new. I know what I should actually put as the last couple cards in this deck. How do you put stuff in your market? You just flip to the market over here and then it auto puts it in there. Aurelian Merchant is too good, TM. All of the merchants are a little bit way too strong. Let's be real. Like, Aurelian Merchant is really dumb because it's a mana dork that's also a blocker that's way too big to kill with anything. On top of, like, having card advantage of a sort. Selection more so, but... But the Aurelian one is big for the fact that it pulls, like... It does so much else on top of the swap. Alright. Oh, hold on. Yeah, because, like, treating ramp as equivalent to deadly is a little... Is it just always night? Oh god, it might just always be night here. Alright.
Look, Vara. Your uncle's lackeys are persistent, are they not?
You've been expecting us?
She is free of you, Valkyrie. Vara walks her own path now.
My own path. Yes.
Yes, anybody who sounds like that is definitely doing things of their own choice. Like, anybody who sounds like that is just, yeah, they're definitely making their own decisions.
Soon.
Oh yeah, definitely would have wanted the Waystones, but I literally didn't remember they existed, so...
Argenport needs you. Roland needs you.
Who?
Who? No.
You're a sad bunch.
Are you gonna do that 3 times?
It's all your fault.
Alright, this is gonna be really good for against Knight.
Now, the real training begins.
So, giving our opponent disciplinary weights to make their cards cost an additional 2. Nice.
What could go wrong?
Nice. Oh, that's why it was Knight, because this relic appeared. Also, we found the answer. We own it.
The throne must be destroyed.
On your feet, Wanderer!
Take this!
She's all magicked up. Look,
Wait, the other one is our relic? But that's on them.
No!
Oh, I guess you're probably right. Yes, there we go. Finally, Lunar Magus.
Find solace in the darkness.
It's
Did they have double destiny? Oh shit, they had deadly destiny. Okay. Okay. So this card is going to be our big life gainer. Okay. So we're gonna gain some life at the beginning of our of a turn, well, soon if it comes night.
The touch of shadow.
It's all your fault.
Oh, maybe it won't be night. That's fine. Eh. The beatdown. Oh no, I milled a card. Thanks, Prixus. And then they're playing Vara? Oh, I thought they would just play Vara. Alright. Alright.
What? Captain Ikaria? Where am I?
Safe now.
Oh, that's good. She doesn't have the reverb anymore, so she's fine. Alright, what do we get? Vara? Okay, Vara was a card that was spoiled and is very much one of those eternal cards by like when we joke about like a card being an eternal card in Magic, generally the definition of that is a pile of abilities that have no like interactions with each other. And this is one of those. This has a number of lines of text to act as like a stopgap to specific decks that exist. Like nothing can have Aegis is a way to stop the decks that are doing 8x stand together. Also, this card's very, very good. Is kind of another part of it, is that they tend to be very pushed. As this is either a 3/4 lifesteal with an edict on it, or a 5/6 lifesteal deadly with an edict on it that also removed all Aegises. So, hell of a good card. Dual card with 3 abilities and no synergy. Like,
It felt like drowning, the endless pressure on my chest, clawing upwards toward a wavering light. And then, as the Valkyrie's sword severed the cord around my neck, I burst through to the surface and took a breath. Azendel's amulet lay broken on the ground, its cruel shape burned into my skin. A final gift from my vanished mentor. They had come to take me back to Argenport. My father was dead. I was to be queen? It all swam through a fog of confused memories. I was free, but had I traded one captor for another? The shadow dwindled behind us slowly, until we turned a corner and emerged near some forgotten border town. My mind was like a shattered mirror, filled with Azendel's voice, and memories I didn't understand. His gift had seared my skin when Ikaria cut the amulet free, and the scar still burned. I needed rest, and time to think.
so every third turn, the enemy plays a wanted criminal. Okay, I believe that is like a 3/2 that when it dies, you draw a card. From memory from other things that had wanted criminals. So... I think what we're gonna do... We're gonna start here and see where the deck moves from this direction. Like, where do we want to go? Ooh, no, I know where I want to go from here. I already made that mistake in life. We're fine now. Done once, we're safe the second and third times. Where is that idiot? Old Steward used to block in tombs. Yeah, this is probably outside of the... Actually might not be necessary. You look good. Don't mind me just sort of checking for good units at our early plays here. I'm gonna find them all down here. Okay. Sure, let's try this out. Okay.
The shadow dwindled behind us slowly.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of better ways to give Echo to cards, and they basically all got nerfed into the ground. Every single one of them.
We'll bunk here. Nothing like small-town hospitality.
Well, look who we have here. I know you. You're Vara.
We have no quarrel here.
You bet your wings we do. You and her family have stood on our backs long enough.
This is why I left. I've heard enough.
Did give the top spell Echo get nerfed? Yeah. Like, they just demolished the cards. Sure, I'll keep that.
Get back. I'll handle this.
No. Stand.
7 and triple influence.
Dead or alive, huh?
Choose your side.
Magic, not so bad.
Sure. To crunch. Sure.
Forward, soldiers!
Ooh, that's awkward.
The ice is deep here.
Just awkward enough.
Dead or alive, huh?
I shall give you a swift death.
Yeah, we need to draw into a we needed to draw into a lightning storm turns ago. Okay. Okay, one lightning storm should be enough to take these out.
We'll bunk here. Nothing like small town.
Ooh, I love the shelter wing. This one's real nice.
Ready. Aim.
Dead or alive, huh?
Oh wow, warp shiv.
Ready. Aim.
Yeah, so then this is the other side of the coin, right? Like...
Light the night with flame. The ice is deep here.
So let's let them spend that torch. Perfect. Oh no!
Dead or alive, huh?
My birds! Alright, what if weapons just can't be played?
The ice is deep here.
Tell me, what do you see?
What if weapons just can't be played?
I'll cut you down!
Let your spirit rise.
Dead or alive, huh?
Huh? Birds?
Spirit rise.
Birds? Chomp chomp. Chomp chomp birds? Yeah, chomp chomp birds. More birds.
Take wing, my friend.
And the berserker risk is real. Chomp chomp. Okay. Again, having the sweeper was what we needed. What was a reckless bird with 0 attack do? Not attack. You can't attack with a 0 attack unit. Alright, what's our prize? Messenger Hawk. Summon, choose a card in your hand, create 4 copies of them, and put them into your deck. Oh dear. So this is for the fun likers who want to have a good time with, like, infinite clock roaches, or static bolts, or echoed minions, or just want to play the same card 20 times. Like, a 1-mana 0/1 flyer is not a like, ah yes, this is the super competitive card. But the Clockroach person, the Crown person, oh, they're gonna love this. Hell yeah. Hell, even like...
As we made our way across the countryside toward Ardenport, we saw a tall temple in the distance. We were still a ways off when we began to hear the screams. The place stank like death, and unnatural lights poured from the dark doorways. Then, a pale man in stained robes approached. He had a fevered look to his eyes, and was far too happy to see me.
Oh my god, when a unit is played, all copies of it in its owner's deck gain Destiny? Hold on. Huh, I wonder what new card we could have just gotten that might work with this, huh? Alright. Seems legit. Even the porter's fine. This is gonna be similar to a deck we've already built, but different in some with fundamental differences. Alright, let's find some cool units that like having Destiny. 100% units with power cards. Not 100%, because, like, I do want to include a little bit of card draw, but very close to it. Now that's the type of card draw I want. Alright, let's take a look in this side. We're looking for units that like themselves. No, it was not always void-bound. Sorry, in the sense... You used to be able to loop it. Way, way long ago. This was like a year and a half plus. Like, this was a long time ago that it didn't have void-bound. Like, I don't think there was even a second set at that point. Draw a card of your choice from your deck, huh? I'll go with Dakara instead of Ice Sprite. Sorry, Daraka, not Dakara. Isn't there a janky blue card that puts units on top? It puts, or copies of... I'm sorry if I spell right. I don't see it. That doesn't sound... There's a card that puts spells on top. I know that one. I don't think I want to be playing Mating Call. I'll put Second Sight in as the last couple. Okay, I want to have a lot of fun with this one.
As we made our way across the countryside,
birds! Well, that ain't happening. Okay. We've got the hawk.
Lady Vara, the stars align. At last you've arrived.
how do you know my name?
The shadows have whispered your name to us many times.
Oh, come on. Why do they have to keep saying stuff like that?
Oh, that's your echo card? You've made a bit of a mistake. Yes! Yes! Birds, 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 birds.
Almost there.
Soon. Soon.
Wow! Alright, my opponent's pretty good at this game. Shit.
Why do you resist? Come, embrace your destiny.
My destiny is my own to make.
Let's get this off the board, please.
Taste life everlasting. Almost there.
Yep. It's fine. Yeah! Here we go!
Almost there.
Yes! Ooh, and I get to play Temple Scribe this turn? Let's... Living Example
We'll
first.
find the path.
I actually want that sigil. Why not make copies of the Titan Maker? Like, I thought about making copies of the Titan Maker, but I think I just want infinite birds is the end at the end of the day. Okay.
It's written right here.
Yes! It continues. There's the cockroach. A little crowded.
written right here.
It's camel time. Okay. Now we're set forever. Sure, banish. Alright, and then... Oh look, we draw another card. That's weird. Camel. Okay. Okay, disciple eats disciple. Hey, there's our Titan. That can eat disciple. That can eat smaller cockroach. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let me draw some more cards or something. Yep. You've gone full Northshire. A little bit, yeah. When are we gonna hit that limit? It's fine. We're gonna draw cards that add cards to our deck. This will stop at some point. Because we'll draw into the birds, and the birds can make copies of a thing that doesn't auto-play. Yeah, birds! So we make copies of the 8/8 Titan. Okay, and then that can get rid of the camel. Alright, I think I'm finally on the point where I can play cards. Nice! I guess let's discard the power. Oh no, not one banish. Okay, let's copy that. Ooh, lifelink bird. Okay. One of the rules of gimmick on this fight, whenever you play a minion, all minions of that aim get destiny from your deck. It's time to start the train. Double damage, Clockroach. I don't think I care about war crying. Wait, what just happened there? What just revenged? Oh dear, did I accidentally revenge something? I must have accidentally revenged something. Okay. 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. So the trick about decking yourself out is that you don't lose on the turn you deck out in this game, you lose at the end of your turn you deck out.
Leave this all behind. What? Azendel? How?
Yeah! We got 50 gold. Alright, what are our prizes for this one? Sealed Writ. So this is a power, a land. It has no influence on it, so it's just colorless. Transmute 7, Word of Soul. And the Word of Soul is 4 damage, but double damage if it's the only card in your hand. So... then Unwavering Exorcism. Ooh! Okay, that's an interesting one I had not seen. So you don't take damage from Night, which is a good thing for you. Like, if you wanted to play Night, you can just ignore the damage from it. And then kill an enemy curse is usually just going to be, like, kill a permafrost. Or, like, maybe kill the disciple weights. Or something like that. Sure. If by spoilers you mean, like, card spoilers, I don't know all the cards in this set, and I'd rather not
into my dreams.
Immediately.
Voice, familiar, but distant, menacing. Azendel had invaded my mind once before, but I would never let him mislead me again. By the 4th sleepless night, I was exhausted, stumbling over loose stones, and then the stones began to move.
When a unit is played, play a random weapon with the same cost on it. Wait a minute. Yes.
A sentinel. Look sharp.
Where did this come from? Who made it?
Right now, I'm more worried about it unmaking us.
Huh. I can handle myself.
Oh, the sheep's cost 0. That's going to be a little less exciting then. Yeah! Spiked sheep. Spiked sheep. Spiked sheep. Spiked sheep.
I'll find my way.
Safe travels, friend.
Deadly. Oh, it's got the hair trigger pistol. All right.
Get out of my head.
Charles.
Always bring a knife to a gunfight.
Okay, a couple of equivocates. All right, what's the False Prince got for us? Yo! 8-8 False Prince, huh? I'm game. Then we equivocate it. And then we get in through for 8.
That's got some kick.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one. Oh, get out of the air. Okay, just for this turn. Fine. Gun, huh? Alright, so we're gonna win through a funky trick.
I could use a snack.
Because that'll let us overwhelm for the last 2 points.
Good fighting, kid.
This thing was built for another's purpose. It never had a choice.
We should go.
It's like me. I was destined to be the ruler, but I don't wanna. Alright, new cards. What do we got today? Gravewatch Guardian. Oh, shit. So hyper over tribute. So like normal tribute, which is just a unit win to the void, would be +3/+3, but this multi tributes. All right. Oh look, it's a market card. They printed a card that just goes directly into the market. That's weird. It's kill all attachments, not just like enemy. All attachments. Okay. Interesting. Throw your entire library in the void.
As we walked among the farmlands that surround the capital, columns of smoke rose on the horizon ahead. From high above, Ikaria spied a rebel army attacking the city. Some things never change. I sent her off to scout ahead, and it wasn't long before Jek and I ran into a Crown Watch posse.
Ah, the Crown Watch posse. Alright, so when a unit attacks alone, hell happens, huh? I mean, let's be real here. Okay. The Crown Watch posse. We're going to be as low to the ground as I think we can. Where is... I think we actually want Vanquishes in this. There's Unseen Commando. Lucaria fits in here. Is it Rafik or Rafik? I think it's Rafik. Yeah, it's Rafik. Okay, good.
As we walked among the farmlands that surround them.
Okay. Ah, the sheriff. Sure.
Hands up, Jack. There's a bounty on your head.
What? No. We already did that whole thing. Roland let me go.
Sure he did. Take them both.
Look, you're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is? This is
the end of this. I've had enough.
End of the road, partner. Okay.
Shields!
Look inward.
Alright, let's see what our keyword is. I ran off life gain, huh? Alright.
Our wings and will are unbreakable.
Endurance, alright.
They will be punished.
Face judgment.
And another keyword is deadly.
You might want to go easy on him.
You have no idea what I want.
Fuck the police. Ooh, berserker risk, huh? Alright.
Look inward.
Alright, let's see what our keyword is here. Keyword, cool. And today's keyword is war cry. Alright. Well, you're trying to go over the top on me, but that ain't gonna work.
You've got
oh shit, no!
your face.
Alright, I have to start from scratch again. Sigh. Oh god, that got double damage? Alright, okay, let's gain some life back. Okay, and now it's got... Yep. Uh-huh, that hurts.
Stand fast.
Watch me.
My oath is true, if your coin stays good.
Okay, today's keyword is... just flat life gain. Okay, okay. We're fine.
Shields!
Okay.
Mercy isn't really my strong suit.
Alright, flying blockers. Those are good. Ooh! Yeah! It ain't over yet.
The throne awaits.
Until they get overwhelmed. Which... okay, it doesn't have overwhelm, so...
Peace is its own reward.
Alright! Victory, huh? Crunch!
Never cared for Argenport. Glad to see the feeling is mutual.
Well done. You will...
Asendel? Show yourself, you coward!
I will never log off. Dead or alive? Okay, this card's silly as hell. Play a wanted poster on each enemy unit that dealt damage to you this turn. The wanted posters are when they die, draw 2 cards. So like, if you get hit by a team, you go, okay, end step, wanted poster, untap, harsh rule, go. And they're like, what? Excuse me? Why'd you draw 10 cards off that?
The closer we came to Argenport, the more I realized I wasn't going back. Ikaria and Jack had shown me something like kindness, but their path wasn't mine. Roland can have the damned throne if he wants it. I had my own business to attend to, and a very special gift to return.
Okay, so we're fighting against both Ikaria and Jack because, like, we want to leave. We want to go beat up Asendel, I guess, is what the words say there. All right, when the enemy plays a Valkyrie against quick draw, when they play a Gunslinger, it gets +1/+1. We don't have any buffs in this one, huh? Huh. It's a little annoying because that means I don't really know what I want to play.
The closer we came to Argenport.
Let's pull a Toki Meki Crisis. No. That also looks quite bad.
Stop.
Say what?
I'm not going back there.
We'll be in Argenport by nightfall. The city is in trouble. The people need us.
I thought I could run from Asendel, but I was wrong. He's still in my head. I need to confront him. I need to end this.
I'm sorry, Vara, but I have orders. You can take it up with the Lord Commander when we're home.
Try me.
So it looks like we need to draw running power for a couple turns. It should be fine if we draw running power for a couple turns. Okay.
You messed with the wrong gal.
Because if we...
Ikaria? I don't think this is such a good idea.
Then you can watch and learn something of loyalty.
You can't stop me, Captain. I go my own way.
They never stood a chance. Too easy.
Yep, okay. That's fine.
Just keep moving.
It seems we are a little late to the party here on,
Time quickens.
Sure glad we got as many Sandstorm Titans as we need. Okay, that's game. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can have a game where we actually play cards on curve, and if that works out better for us. You say difficult, I say, again, getting into a 3-power hand. Shrug. This one looks a lot better for us.
Stop.
Oh, God. Yeah, the piercing shot weapon's cool. Like, the overwhelm on it is what makes it real good.
Time quickens.
Like, that's well worth the cost. Okay, so we get to play our Venom Rider, which has our little deadly friends. We get to gain some life and start playing 5/4s.
Just keep moving.
Okay, we can't attack with the Venom Rider, but...
Death from across the sands!
Oh, that's annoying.
Ikaria? I don't think this is such a good idea.
Alright. And here we get to play our World Bearer Behemoth, and this is where it starts going in our favor. Oh. Yeah, Toki Meki Crisis is a deck that just needs to get to like 4 to 5, and then it just slams haymakers for the rest of the game. This is just what the deck does.
Thank you both. I'm sorry it came to this. I hope we meet again, under better circumstances.
As Ikaria explodes. Rip. When did, like... Alright, let's check out some cards. Poaching Drake. Transform an enemy unit with cost 3 or less into a... Oh! That's nifty. It's a dragon? Whoa, alright. 4 cost dragon, that's probably its most real thing. But yeah, that's like nice removal and a 4/3 flyer for 4. Enemy of my... What is this card? Like... 8 mana for the draw 3, like, creation of random units. But if you have Eileen and Caleb, it costs half for this. Generally, the most recent lore. I know what happens. Like how they both took the city, but like that just means the card is like hyper. Whatever enemy of the enemy.
I left them there and turned back toward the Shadowlands. If there was such a thing as destiny, I knew that was where mine lay. 2 days later, an emerald light flared on the horizon behind me, and the air crackled with the smell of burning. I took it as a sign of one life ending, and another life beginning anew. I would find Azendel. I would have answers, and I would have justice for what he had done to me. And then, when justice was finished, I would have vengeance.
Vengeance.
His voice, ceaseless, drawing me deeper. Find me, my child. With every step I took through that shadow-soaked land, more dark whispers wound around my head. Worse still, things began to form from the shadow itself.
Ooh, whenever a player plays a spell, huh? Okay. And there were a couple cards for this I remember being really busted in the, like, not Tavern Brawl that had this going on. Spell. Seek some power. Unstable. Draw that sigil. Levitate is better in this now. I guess we play... Trailblaze, Unseal, draw 2, Rain of Frogs, Crystallize, Channel. I'm just gonna make this mono faction, actually, now that I think about it. We'll take some polymorphs along for the road. And then I'm just gonna quick check to see if there are any units worth including. Discard a spell to draw 2. Counter spell. Westwind Herald? Yeah, let's roll as is. Scourge. Play 1 Scourge. Tundra Explorer would make sense, but I think we can just go all spells. The Gathering Dark. Sure.
Your fear calls us. It is so sweet.
I do not fear you.
No, then you will.
Peace is its own reward.
Hey, thanks. The cops are here. Okay, so we can make it jump end step or counterspell on main. Alright, make a jump.
Move over. I'll handle this.
Sure.
A rare sight indeed.
Do you fear?
We survive.
Oh my god. It's Stranger Time. I'm good with strangers, with time for strangers. Yeah, I'll take the hit. It's fine. Not taking that hit.
Your next move will be your last.
Holy shit!
Uphold the Iron Fist's legacy.
Goodbye.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
No! Goodbye, Aramat. Alright, what's our card? Aramat, the Gathering Dark. Alright. 3/6 flying. When Aramat hits the player, they discard cards in their deck until they hit a unit. Charge while there are no enemy units. Okay, so again, we are continuing Mill is real. And this doesn't discard that top unit like a Fallen Oni. This discards until you hit it. Again, yeah, get bent unitless control, sure. Which, again, sounds like a merchant card to me. I don't know how much a Shadow Merchant's played these days.
The deeper I went into the shadow, the more insistent the whispers became. I had to be on the right track. You have much to learn. There, on an endless plain, I found a caravan covered in runic markings. Without warning, warriors charged towards me, bellowing in a language I had never heard.
Even unitless control plays like 12 units now. Yeah. Because everybody's playing merchants. That just mills a merchant. No, seriously, look at our buddy here just going like, I'm just kind of booking it. All right, let's go. All right. Unit hits a player gets +1 strength. Oh, I have one power glider? Okay. And then we can just play like permafrosts. Saddle. Where's the Yeti that throws a snowball on attack? There it is. I'll pass on Wump. I don't think I'm actually dedicated enough to the Yetis, because half the deck is non-Yeti creatures. Y'all were thinking a very different direction than I. I was just wanting to put every single creature with the word flying in my deck.
Don't understand.
Oh no, they're speaking Albed?
I know one language you'll understand.
All right. I guess we're just gonna play a lot of birds. Oh my god.
Aren't they adorable?
You're lost here, aren't you? But look.
I've done this before.
Oh my god. Give me the fourth. You're right here. Yep, no blocks. That's fine. Yeah, they all hit an 8. Hand starts with 3 permafrosts. Okay, Berserker. Okay.
Favorable winds today.
So they gotta jump a lot here.
Onward! Yeah!
We're just Shiva over here. Oh no, the killer. Yeah, I'll take that. It's Berserked, which is... Oh, that's powerful. Nice. Crunch.
It's as if they were coming from deeper in the Shadowlands.
Hmm.
Find me, Vara.
I'm trying.
Alright, we just gotta go find Ansem in the desert or whatever. Zulta Convoy. Play 2/2/2 Exiles with Aegis and Endurance? Alright, these two ladies know what's up. Sure. More Aegis units? That's reasonable.
The sky was sunless and crimson overhead, and I waded through a thick, clinging mist. As I journeyed, I passed skeletons that belonged to no beast I had ever seen.
Skeleton?
And the stars overhead were unrecognizable. I was alone, until I rounded a tight bend to come abruptly upon a familiar figure. But how was she here?
When a unit of 4 cost or more dies, play a random shootout unit with 3 or less cost and double its attack and health. Okay. So, let's find a good... Okay. And we'll put a Flame Stoker in there, too. And then... let's kind of take a look at 4s. Crimson Firemaw would fit with this. Rebel Illuminator, actually. Maybe, like, Entomb stuff. Oh, right. This hella dude. turn for one Infirmus probably won't work since the cost is discounted. I don't plan on playing it on turn 1. I didn't even think of it as a 0-cost card. I'm thinking of it as a 5-mana 5/5 that dies and leaves a body behind. Absolutely it won't work on turn 1. But that's not where we're going. Memento Mori. What works in Shadow? Wait, what's that one, Grenadin? Yeah. We should probably play Vara, right? Alright. Rest of the deck is support. No, that's not what we want. Ooh, let's put Oberak in here. Combust, obviously. And I'm just looking for, like, kind of support cards to play early. Quarry fits that bill. Kind of always like this one. Well, Piercing Grief is lower than 4 cost, so it won't trigger the, like, rundown. Nope. Alright, let's go fight Shadow Seraph with Shadow Seraph. I should have used Seraph, but I don't think it fits as well in this.
The sky was sunless and crimson.
It's Flash for Mocto, ha. That's not a hand. Now that's a hand.
Seraph, Chancellor, we met at the university.
Just another vision of these twisted lands.
It's me, Vara.
No more lies. I will end you.
Wait, is Seraph actually just hanging out here for no reason? Well, that sucks. Faker? Take Obrak.
Seraph, why are you doing this?
How do you know my name, witch?
Are you ill? No, not sick. Changed?
You're not on the list.
Alright, let's just play Vara.
Now it's my turn.
Nope.
Your end draws near.
Oh shit. Oh no, no!
Lads, can you smell the fear?
Oh shit. So let's play Vara first. See if they want to sack their Dark Wisp. Yep. And then...
Dinner time.
Die with honor.
These are 5-mana 5/5s. Oh dear. Maybe I should have played that card in the main. Oh no, Vara! Bird!
Stone Scar isn't a place.
Stone Scar isn't a place. It's true, you know. Stone Scar is not a place. Oh my god. 10-6 Deadly Overwhelm. Hi.
A small incision.
The corruption spreads.
Okay, Vara did pretty well in that one. It just has like Edict.
I am so sorry. You're so different.
Oh no! Draw a unit from your void, it gets void bound. So, I guess we give Mocto the like, cyborg treatment, and then if Mocto dies, he dies? That's kinda neat. Like a Dark Return that, like, is cheaper, but, like, free, effectively, but one shot.
Night in the Shadowlands, or what passes for it, is most often ink black and thick. Nightmares and worse prowl the airless dark. I had just taken shelter against an outcropping of an ancient waystone, when a glowing being stepped out of the shadow, clothed in light and bearing a dire warning.
At the end of each player's turn, that player plays a Radiant with attack and health equal to the life they gain that turn. All right, I'm feeling pretty good. This deck is exactly what it says on the tin. Just awful cards. Alright, let's see how just absolutely the worst cards does here.
Night in the Shadowlands, or what?
Halt. You may go no further. Your quest brings peril to both our worlds.
What?
I mean you no harm, but I've come this far, and I will not abandon my search. Azendel must pay for what he has done.
I also mean you no harm, but you must be stopped.
Soon.
It's written right here.
Ah! Ah!
The throne must be destroyed.
I don't think a player would fall for that trick, but the AI, absolutely. Oh, end of your turn only. Ooh, okay. So any life they gain on their turn is null and void, doesn't mean a thing.
There is a wrongness here, but it is familiar. What is this place?
Many places, and yet nowhere at all.
This is where the strangers hang out.
Rest and be well. Welcome, friend.
I can't get over the noise. It's so stupid.
Soon.
Not quite there yet, but... Ah! Oh no, my 8-8 can't get any bigger. Alright, well I'm glad we got to use just absolutely the worst. I wonder if the card we get will be like an awful life gain card, like a
I'm done with whispers
super
and riddles.
oasis.
Time for answers.
5 mana gain, or no, 7 mana gain. I don't know, just awful. Just the worst life gain card. You can use spellcraft abilities an additional time. Spellcraft secret. Ooh! Double book, huh? Oh look, the book is being copied. And the secret pages off this lets you get the mana to get there. Also, secret pages is 3, so this is like 1 more on a secret pages. Oh my god! Well, I was joking, but I guess we get 1 mana 2/1 is like whatever. That's fine. Whatever. It's fine. It's just kind of hilarious that that's.
I emerged from a twisted path among tangled roots to the looming walls of a warped stone building. It almost looked like the throne room in the spire back in Argentport. Light glowed from within. The whispers had led me here, to this place. It was time to end this.
Yeah, I guess we're just hanging out here in a fake throne room with not Caiaphas. The enemy wins when they have 4 of each influence at the start of their turn. Oh! Can I race them? Ooh. Maybe we can race them. Okay, so we want strangers if we're gonna go for that, or Memento Mori. So Memento Mori... Strangers... You don't when you get 4 enemies. That's garbage. That's super dumb. Oh. Because I see, the way I read that is that it says the enemy as in like the you, like you win, like, you know, the person who is not the player with. All right, fine. God. So... Again, I guess there's no gimmick to this fight other than you need to be playing an aggro deck because your opponent has an auto-win condition. That's really boring. Yeah, you can't interact with influence from your opponent. I don't know if I actually want to do Alessi stuff. You know what? Let's build a jerk of a deck. Vara's Favor's fine. Our Arc Buddy's probably good. Top end Vara. God, that card's so bad. Betray the Cause. Memory Dredger. Couple in Cold Blood in case that's something they've got going on. Devour. Alright, into Shadow.
I emerged from a twisted path among...
Yeah, just Kaifus. So we're all fighting over the throne, but Caiaphas isn't dead, so, that's news.
Azendel, it's time to pay for what you've done.
Azendel? No. Though I seek him as well. Hello, Vara.
Is it really you? Is this where you've been?
Yes, my child. It's really me.
Sorry.
You are the trick of the shadows. You have much to answer for.
A single shot is all it takes.
You abandoned us.
Vara, calm yourself.
Don't tell me what to do.
I mean, there is nothing here that tells me this isn't just Caiaphas.
A single shot is all it takes.
I stand ready.
Vara, stop this. Azendel deceived me as well.
No! You will listen to me for once!
Trust in your skills.
Oh no, Torch!
A single shot is all it takes.
So many instigators, so little time.
All it takes.
Please don't wrath my board. I would literally die if they wrath my board.
There is no honor in death.
Oh no, spider. Oh, I mean, I'd die to damage if they wrath my board. Ooh, alright.
Now it's my turn.
What if we just beat up Caiaphas?
Hold, daughter. I yield. You're right. I should have trusted you sooner. I'm sorry.
Oh, Father.
And then Caiaphas exploded. Rip. Again? Alright. Does Caiaphas get a card? Telut, Queen's Hand. When you attack the enemy player with one unit... I'm sorry, excuse me? Holy shit, okay. When you attack the enemy player with one unit, play a +3/+3 weapon on it, play 2 Justice Sigils from your deck to play an enemy unit to get -1. You know, I talked about Eternal cards being just a mess of abilities mixed together. This is one ability that's just a mix of abilities, like, on one. Hyper Exalted. What the hell? Oh my god. The cards, again, so the hallmarks of an Eternal card that's like this are 3-ish abilities, 3, sometimes more, abilities that have, like, no real synergy together. But the second hallmark is generally, they're really good. So, yeah.
The man you know as Azendel is a radiant of terrible power. He stood behind my throne for years.
Thanks, Dad.
Advising and leading me to ruin with whispers of the throne's power and my potential. When the strangers came, his work, I now realize. Azendel finally swayed me to tap into the power of the Eternal Throne. A blinding light consumed me, and I found myself in another realm. It It was beautiful, and somehow mine. And now you have found me, and heeded my call. There is a great wrong for us to right, and much to do to repair the damage of Azendel's treachery.
Together we tracked Azendel through the wasted shadow, ever deeper into this warped place. My scar burned as we drew near, and I could see the pain on my father's face as the echoes of Azendel's influence over him returned. Then he struck. The cracked earth spasmed as a massive figure emerged, with a gloating voice that I knew all too well.
50 power, huh? Yeah, I did. I know what I'm doing. Clear. Mask. I'm gonna just put the number 10 in here to get Dream Snatcher. Let's have a Wrath available. Vara, the Witching Hour, last word in our opener. Let's draw a billion cards like this. I'm taking a look for the most effective, like, cantripping removal. They said that health totals are enhanced too, so we can't just, like, murder people with a fireball because their starting health is probably not, you know. Temporal distortion. Maybe temporal distortion isn't worth it. Clear Unbound, absolutely. Copper Conduit is absolutely going to be in here when I get to it. Your health is enhanced, huh? Okay, Hall of the Lost Kings. Let's put some card draw in here, because we have infinite power. So we should absolutely be playing anything that can... obelisks are probably fine. These are good. Ancient Lore. You're free. Copper Conduit, hi there. Not the hair trigger pistol. All right. Well, if we're just gonna go everything at each other, like, and we have infinite influence, I should just use that fact. Like, my card draw should not be scheme, it should be channel. Does boss just test how many legendary cards you have? Nah, you can do whatever you want. Like, card draw isn't legendary. You can just do whatever you want with it. Alright. The final showdown.
Together we tracked Azendale through the wasted shadow.
$125, huh?
The lights gather.
Buddy, you're gonna need some. Wow.
Why do you seek your own destruction?
It's so very human of you.
That's Azendale?
It's like we warped to the final boss fight of an RPG.
Courage, Vara. He is strong, but so are you, and so am I.
Like we.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Act 1 ends, we find our dad, and then we warp to the final boss. Goodbye.
Protect the light. He must not be freed. The Waystone's power fades. Clank, clank, thief. I can hear. I am free.
I thought... See, I always thought that this was the purple dude at the beginning of the game. At the beginning when Caiaphas did the thing. Like, the Tormentor was the one that I thought was the purple dude, but I guess that's also Azendel? Oh no, the Tormentor is dead! Oh no? How tragic. Also, by the way, so if you were worried about needing a bunch of legendaries for this fight, our opponent is not exactly making the best use of everything they've got.
Unleash the storm.
One bullet should do.
It's written right here.
Yeah, this is just a gift, absolutely. Yes, deadly. We're here for the beatdown. I like that I'm using all my power.
Unleash the storm.
They return.
I am free.
Unleash the storm.
Worm Chanter. And then,
No! The pact is broken. This will not end until the world itself is ripped asunder.
I'm not done with you yet.
Let him go. His power is broken.
he is released. Alright. Final reward. Does Caiaphas get a card? Azendel gets a card. Okay. When one of your units hits the enemy player, draw the top card of their deck, reduce its cost by 2. Summon, play 2 1/1 Hilisi with the deadly and unblockable. Wow, okay, theft, hyper theft. Like, you play this, you swing with your team, you draw 3 off your opponent's deck, and you, like, even if you just play this in pass, you have 2 unblockable threats. That's a strong, like, finisher type card. I like it.
Azendel was defeated. My mind was once more my own, my lost father found. There should have been joy, or at least relief. Caiaphas stretched out his hand, an invitation. A journey beyond the shadow, to explore what lies on the other side. But I turned away. I knew things now that none outside of this place had dreamed. An in-between world of forgotten secrets, pathways spinning on a wheel. At its center, the eternal throne. My throne. There was work to do. I was going home.
I mean, she said she was there for vengeance. Like, look, I'm gonna go beat up Azendel, and then I'm gonna go home. So, We don't know what Caiaphas is, like, and Caiaphas is there, he's fine, he's not dead. I guess he just abdicated? Like, the entire premise of the story hinges on Caiaphas being dead, but he's just sort of hanging out. Yeah, you can pay another $10 or 100 or 1,000 gems to upgrade all the foils. That's all it does. Yeah, all it is foils. Upgrade to foils and get foil Vara avatar. So yeah, oh heck, that went longer than I expected. Magic might be a shorter thing then. Might not even fit in today. We can probably fit it in. It's fine. Yeah, Caiaphas is just off, like, exploring the, this, you know? He's out in the behind the throne hangout zone. So yeah, that was that campaign. That had some pretty fun fights. I didn't like the bosses that were just like, this boss has a gimmick, and, sorry, this boss has a gimmick you can't really interact with, bring a good deck. Like, I know that those need to be in there, but that's not why I'm in the campaign. Like, I'm in the campaign to be like, to play dumb, silly things like that one where he played all spells, you know? So, yeah, Caiaphas is a planeswalker. Not enough opponents made use of their fights' gimmicks. Agreed. As far as the cards go, again, we have a better setup than, like, our first one. Vara feels like a really, really strong piece for, like, being able to beat up on an aggro deck. You play a 5/6 with Lifesteal Deadly, that's a threat. Telet seems very strong for a 7-drop. You play it immediately, attack with anything. It gets huge amounts. And the way Eternal works is that there's actually no window to interrupt before the attack happens. They can't, like, kill this and stop you from getting the value if you attack with another creature. Shakedown is reasonable. Signal Flare is reasonable. I kind of like Sealed Writ. That's like a good, like, last piece of... Whoa! I think Unwavering Exorcist is something I might include in, like, a market. There's a lot of cards that feel like I include them in a market. You know? Maul is very much a market card. Aramat and Sea of Teeth both feel like market cards to me. Cauldron Cookbook is really cool. I like Fire Draw in this manner. That's a really cool way to go with things. So, we have a lot of cards that feel a lot better. Like, because, like, Dead Reckoning also had a strong amount of cards in here with Icaria, with Huru Pass Fire, with Venom Rider. Hailstorm is format defining, for better or for worse. The Rip Knife equivocates real as hell. And if we keep going back even further, like Tale of Horrors Traver was also defining for when it came out. The power of Tavrod, but not as much everything else in here. But Cinder Yeti was also quite real. The first one of these though was Jex is the disappointment one. Nyctotraxian, a couple like a couple fun cards and a couple very, very, very fringe cards. I play a Passage of Aeons in my markets, for instance. Quarry being the only real card. Anyway, can you imagine Hailstorm and Draft? Yikes. So yeah, that is Eternal. Goodness, that went way longer than I expected. I'm gonna have to figure out if Magic's gonna fit, because I have less than 3 hours to fit Magic into, so Magic might not fit tonight. We'll see, though. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm going to take a best of one mode. Maybe that's what I end up doing. We'll see if I can swap over to that. Anyway, I'm not going to take the stream down. I'm just going to quick cut the recording. So thank you all for joining. Hope you all enjoyed Eternal. If you want to catch more things like this, you can always follow, see when cards are going on. La Milana goes on Tuesdays. We got a couple other projects in the works we're starting up. If you want to support the channel, you can always subscribe. Thank you to everybody who did subscribe today. It's always great to see that. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you enjoy your skulls. And I'll catch you next time.